That's right. We've got 700 people waiting for the live stream. There are 700 people waiting for the live stream to start. We weren't even live and there were already 700 people waiting. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, do me a big favor. Let's blow up that fucking like button. It's Tuesday. It's basically Monday. We got 2 days. We got Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday combined today. We got to make some profit. I can't believe the market sold off overnight. I was looking for a short last night and ended up just not pulling the trigger. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I was like, the market was just going sideways and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna touch it. Look at this thing. So I was thinking a short off of this level here at this 70 level, kind of in here shorting. You can see the market went sideways for like 2-3 hours. And then finally, look at that drop from the 70s down there to the 48s. That would have just been absolutely beautiful here on the 15-minute chart. You can see there on the 3-minute chart, this setup here was basically just looking for this breakdown there, and it would, it would have been beautiful. But it is what it is. We're past that point now. We're past that point. So looking to see what's going to happen here at open. If we look at some levels and we look at what's going on with the chart right now, kind of zooming out here. Let's go to we'll do the hourly chart. See what's happening here with support resistance. We can see pretty much we're like right at that support from February 1st. There's support there at the 50s. Like right there, and then below that there's going to be support down to the 4,000. So right now we're right there at that support 40 50 area, and we've got some pivot points on the SPY coming up. We got the SPY pivot point at the 402.81, so 402.60 area being like a support on the SPY. So that's what we're kind of watching right now here at open to see what we get. Right now the market just sell since last night. This is the hourly chart we're looking at here. So we'll see how she opens up here in about 9 minutes. 9 minutes till the market opens. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's go. 400 likes. We're going to the moon, baby. Tuesday. Woo! Well, let's go. Also, big news as well. I passed the step 2 of the combine. Step 2 of the combine is complete. Did it in 10 days. I wanted to do it in 8 days, but we did it in 10 days. So the Topstep combine is officially completed. You can see there, $9,000 in profit. We hit our target and we are done. 10 days. What other YouTuber has done it in 10 days? None of them. Not one of them. Not one of them. So that's done, and we're just now focused on the funded account. Let's make some money today. Some real money. No more combine trading. We're done with that. So everybody said it couldn't be done. Good Patrick passed the combine once again, and now we did it. $9,000. So now that I have this combine account, I'll just be basically, I'll have a backup. If I end up having an issue with my funded account, I'll just be able to get right back into it basically, because now I'm already done with step 2. No 30% discount on Topstep right now, only 20%. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, I went through the combine, did it in 10 days. 10 days, and I'm not even that good. Not even that good of a trader, and I still did it in 10 days. Just imagine if I was actually good at this. Just imagine if I was actually good at trading. So just kind of waiting to see what we have, what we get here at open. The SPY will be opening up. We will be opening up with a gap in the SPY. You know how we feel about those gaps. So possibly maybe pull back that 402.81 level, the pivot on the 402.81 level. That is right around 403 SPY level. So we'll see how that plays at open. We only need 70 more likes to get 400 likes here on the stream. I think we can do it. Move your little mouses. Right now on the book map, showing some support there, 47, 46, down into the 43s. We got point of control right there at the 50s right now. I hate these short weeks, man. You know, everyone's like, oh, I like to have a day off. Like, fuck having a day off. I want to make money. I want to trade. Mondays, Tuesday, give me every day of the week. Saturday, Sunday, I'll do it every day. If I can work for 2 hours a day, make a couple $1,000s, I'm not mad about that. Not mad about that at all, my friends. All right, we'll see what happens today. Looking for some big moves. Oh, literally cannot. Look at this thing last night. I ended up shorting there at 73.50. Look at that. 73.50 short last night. And it was like, got covered there at 70. We went sideways and then dropped all the way down here to the 48s. Oh my baby Jesus, that would have been just absolutely beautiful. We made $1,300 there, but still, I would have loved to got that move down there to the 40s. New member, let's go. What's my opinion on Forex? I think Forex is a total scam. That's why I never trade Forex. Got no time for no Forex. Well, thank you very much. So pretty much in the last week, I've done two things that no one has ever done on YouTube with Topstep, and that's basically showing you guys the payout and then also passing step 2 in 10 days. So just breaking records, baby. I feel like I'm a Olympic swimmer over here, just hitting all the records these days. But I guess when your competition isn't that good, you know, it's not much to brag about. Not much to brag about. So just this morning, right now, waiting to see what happens here at open, this 47 level. Will we hold here, the 47s, find some support? Overall, we've been moving lower. The trend is lower and lower and lower this morning. So just sitting back here, we broke out of this kind of triangle here earlier and moved down to that 924 level there. So just being patient and looking to see what we got here going on at 10 a.m. What happens with these numbers, or what happens with the market? I think we have some news coming out today. Some news. Let me see what we got. We got a little bit of news. Manufacturing PMI news coming out in 18 minutes. And then we've got existing home sales coming out in 33 minutes. So we've got news at 9:45, we got news at 10 a.m. this morning. So actually, I would say that decent news as well. Manufacturing PMI numbers and the S&P Global Composites PMI number and Services PMI number. So 3 numbers coming out here at 9:45, and then existing home sales coming out at 10 a.m. So keep that in mind. We know that there's numbers coming out here this morning. We'll see how she plays out. What in the world? It's for drinking, maybe? Oh. Got about 3 minutes here till the market opens, and right now holding up there, just kind of watching to see what happens here at open. Like I said, we do have numbers coming out 9:45 and 10 a.m. as well. So just being patient, waiting and watching, no rush. We don't need to just jump into a trade. We need to wait for a good setup here. Good setups, baby. Good setups equal good profits. Patience is key, my friends. Patience is key. You want to make money, you got to be patient. You want to make money, you got to be patient. And here we go. Market, nope, not open. Got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Breaking below the 48s right now. Will they pop it back up here? The market down 1% on the day right now in the red. How much lower can we go today? We need a setup either way. We can't just short. We need to wait to find a good setup here if we are going to get short. So let's be patient. I just need one good setup. Like I say all the time, just one good setup. It's all we need, boys and girls. Don't overcomplicate trading. Make it easy. Ugh. About a 1 minute here. 20 seconds till the market opens. 20 seconds. Market still moving lower, down to the 44s now. And just dipping. How low will she go here? And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that rip back up already from the 44s. Wow. The market is now open for business. Place your bets. See if they're going to try to squeeze this back up over that 50 level. I think over 50s gets going. Probably should back up to the 55s. Seeing here on the book map right now, that 55 level up there. Possibly 60s. You can see right now that point of control acting as resistance here at the 50s. Get through that 51, 52s. Push up there, 55 level next. It's got to get through this level though. If she's gonna go. That point of control there at the 50s, trying to hold it down. Will they be able to squeeze it above 50s here? Market trying to hold up here at the 48s right now. That 50 level acting as resistance there. So get over that 50, try to push up there 55, 60 level next if they get going to the upside here. But right now looking weak here at the 48s. Just needs to get pushing if it's going to go. Right, again, up there to the 50s again. Need to get this push all the way through the 50s strong if they're going to do it all the way through 50, up there to 51. Get 52s or higher here to push up. I think she tries to push through 52s here again. Trying to push up there 52s or through that 52 level up there. 54s on the book map right now. Once again, that 52 area acting as a resistance here. Not much going on 52. So if we get through 52s here, we go 55s. She's trying to push through here, 52s right now. I think we push 53s here. Beautiful. Let's go all the way 53, 4 through the 53s here up to the 55s. Trying to push up there 53s. I think she goes through 53s right here. 55s is kind of my target here for this push back up. Let's see if we're going to get it all the way. 53 right now acting as resistance here on that downtrend, but get through that 53. Bookmap looking kind of like it wants 53s here, but we'll find out here. Trying to push through 53s here. Looking for this push up to 55s or higher. There's that 53, 54 push. Look for 55s. There's a lot of trouble there. 53s right now. 54, 55s. The battle is real. Got my stop right here at the 50, 75 if we get stopped out right below that point of control there. Needs to go if it's gonna go here. Once again, pushing 53s through here. There's a resistance there, 53s right now on the Bookmap iceberg seller sitting there. So get through that 53, push 55s. And stopped out there, 50s now. Got one contract left here. Short actually now, huh? Wait, now I'm out. Now I'm out. So on the day right now, we're up $3,000 there on the day right now. Just kind of waiting and watch for the next setup here. On the Lux Algo right now, we're holding that fair value gap. So there is good possibility of kind of holding here. Try to push up there again. 55s off of that fair value gap. But just kind of waiting and watching here. We pushed off the pivot point like I said we would on the SPY. At 403 level on the pivot there, pushing through. So still holding down here. Trying to show that strength to push up still. It's kind of waiting to see what happens here on this 3-minute candle right here. It's got a lot of resistance to the upside right now. It's the only thing about getting long is just there's a lot of resistance up here. I felt a lot better getting long when we squeezed back off that bottom, but definitely a lot of resistance up there, 55s right now. Let's see where this 3-minute candle closes at. 3-minute candle looking to close here. Why do I don't like, do my charts, does the background on my chart really make it that hard for you guys? Are you really having that many issues? Everyone's like complaining about the background of my charts. I try to make it a little darker for you. Oh God. Turn down your brightness on your monitor. Turn down your brightness on your monitor. Still trying to hold here at the 50s. See if I can try to squeeze this back up through the 55s next. Showing strength here again through the 52s. See here on the 5-minute chart, right on the 3-minute chart right here, trying to get through 52s again. I think we go through 55s on this push up here. Looking for this push up 55s. Trying to get through 55s here. A lot of volatility right now here at the 52s. Might get stopped out. Stopped out there. Can always re-enter. Still holding here at the 50s. Will they be able to squeeze it above 55 strong? Wait for the squeeze up here above this 55 level. Trying to get through there now. Push up there, 52s, 53s. Looking for 55s or higher here. We're gonna get this push up here. Right there, 54s, tapping 54s, trying to get their 54s here. Taking off a little bit of profit right there, 53s. Looking for more through it though. Trying to get through 55s next. There we go, 55s now. Can we go more though? Got 2 contracts left here. See if we can push up through the 55s. There's a 56 level next to look at. We go through the 55s here. Beautiful, taking profit there. On the day right now, we're up $4,000 on the day. We're on the 500 tick chart right now, just kind of scalping my way to profits, baby. Look at that, $4,000 live on YouTube with you guys. This is a real account as well, by the way. A real account, $4,000, let's go. We still got lots of time to go today. I was on the 2000 tick chart because I was on there last night. That was why I had the 500 tick chart pulled up there because of last night. During the after hours, sometimes I end up trading. You can see I ended up getting stopped out right there at the 50s, pretty much for like break even, but I could have just held into that. And still pushing 55s here. Let's go. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. I like making $4,000. $4,000 live on YouTube. Let's go. So you can see right there that 56 level is the previous week low. So that's last week's low, that 55 right there, that blue line. So that's going to be kind of a key area to watch here. If we can get back above that 55s. I was watching the 15-minute chart for, oh God, hiccups. For this push back up kind of into that 55 level. We got numbers coming out right there. Numbers, sorry, there are numbers at 9:45. Just popped off. Look at that action. We're getting some action here. The numbers. Those were the PMI, S&P PMI numbers, manufacturing PMI numbers that just came out there at 9:45. The market testing the 50s again. Tested that fair value gap once again there at the 50s. That's that point of control area. Still holding there though. So we held there at the 50s nicely. A little squeeze back up possible here. See if I can push this over 55, 56 level. They hit that 56 level there, pulled back 54s again. Pulled it back to the 50s here after a little pop up there. Now just kind of watching this 50 level to see what happens here. If we're going to be able to hold that 50s. Or do we sell through here? Looking kind of like a short here. Got that 40 level, that overnight kind of, we got through that already. So below 40s, possibly head down into the 30s here. Hourly chart definitely looking short here. Get this break below 40s. Got that 44 support right now on the ES. That's that pivot point on the SPY 402.80 area. I think that's the pivot right now. So if we can get below that 40 area, we go. Got that 401.58 being the next pivot on the SPY here. .42s holding up right there on the book map. Get through that 40 area. You can see possible move down there, 38, 37s through the 42s here. Market testing that 42 level multiple times here. The idea of selling through 40 down to 39, 38 level would be nice right here. Beautiful. See if they're going to try to push this back up, maybe get a better short opportunity, maybe 45, like 48's possible. There's that push back up, like I said, 46s, 48s. There's 48s. Oh, wowzers. Got news coming out at 10 a.m. this morning as well. 7 minutes. The NASDAQ held the lows there, 12,000, 1225, 225 on the NASDAQ. All right, all right. If you want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box. Let's go. Also, we got the Lux Algo with the 40% off the Lux Algo indicator there. All the links are in the chat right now. Just kind of, I think we wait until that 10 a.m. news comes out, 10 a.m. And then we can look to see what's happening here. That 50 area, that point of control, once again acting as resistance here. $10 a.m. Eastern. I'd say it looks like the market's likely to try to push back up here into the 50s again. Keeps holding here at the 40s. Try to get back above that 50 level here. Market dipping back down. That hourly candle on the NASDAQ, not looking pretty here. The NASDAQ makes a new low. Then we definitely will take out the low here on the ES. That SPY does not want to hold that pivot there, 402.81 right now, so. Let's see what happens here. The NASDAQ still holding the lows. Got those numbers coming out in 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the numbers. For new pending home sales, I believe. Market back down there to the 40s right now. It's like a bloodbath right here. The NASDAQ finally making those new lows. Trying to take the ES with it. We got about a minute here till these new numbers come out. The next numbers. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pending home sales. Market still moving down here. 36s. There's some support down at like the 15s here, so possibly move on the daily chart like a low of like 15, 17 area if we keep moving lower here. So something to think about. Market trying to squeeze back up after getting down there into the 35s. Got a possible short setup here on the 15-minute chart right now. You can see that fair value gap acting as resistance there. So getting short off of that fair value gap, looking for this move back down, possibly break below the lows again on the 15-minute chart right there, that setup. $37s looking beautiful, like this short here. See if we can go down there lower though. Got my stop right above that 43 level. See if we can't test those lows down there. There we go. Beautiful 37s. Trying for this low break, 35s. I'm going to take it off right there. Just kind of not liking how we just bounced right back up there. So just kind of lock that in. Profit there. Just lock in that profit right there. Like they're trying to save the lows down here. What it seems like. Trying to hold these lows down here, just watching and see what happens. They're going to try to put in that bottom down here at the 40s. They're trying to hold that 40 level here. Will they be able to push it back up? Get over 42, 43, try to squeeze some shorts, maybe push back up to the 50s possible. Just depends on if there's a lot of shorts sitting down there trying to get short right now and they can get squeezing back up. There's that little squeeze back up here. Will they get 45s or higher? Trying to push up 42, 43s, looking for 45s or higher to push up through here. 44s. Roosters are crowing. Roosters are crowing. Should be able to push up here. Let's see, 45s. The SPY is stuck right at the 402.81 level. 402.81 is the resistance or that pivot point right now on the SPY. So if we get back over 403 here, try to push up to that 45s on the ES. Right now, the SPY hitting there 402.70s. So 403 needing to push up there and get this push up here into the 46s possible. And that's just right now because the SPY holding us down with that pivot point there at the 402.60s here. Like it kind of wants to go with that pivot point holding us down on the SPY right now. So not being able to get above that 40 strong there. I think now we test the lows again here. That SPY pivot acting as resistance, that 402.81 level. So now you're looking at like 401.58 for the next pivot on the SPY here. If we break below the lows on the ES. There's that move down now, 34s, beautiful. Shouldn't really be much here to stop it from going lower. As I say that, it pops right back up. $34 is getting tested here. $32s, beautiful. Currently short here from the 38s. Looking to see if we can get this move all the way down there to the 30s. Taking a little bit of profit off here. Still looking for more. Hit that pivot point on the SPY. That 401.58 pivot point on the SPY. Got one contract left. Keep that one out there. Keep it at my stop here. See if we can't get filled at 31 on the dot. You can see that move, just kind of that setup. We were trying to get that push back up into the 40s. We got denied. So then this next breakdown here on the 3-minute chart played out beautifully. And see if we get filled here at 31 now. Almost 31.50, the low there. I'm going to move my target down a little bit lower now. See if we go down 30s. 29.75 here. Still got one contract short from the 38s. Looking to see if we can move below 30s here. Looking good right now. Come on. Give me that break through the 30s here. Got my stop there at the 34s, basically that candle that we got that breakdown on. So guarantee that we lock in profit on the last contract, but was hoping for a little bit more. Just wanted a little bit more, baby. I'll see if I get filled here at 31.50 now. Just take that. Oh, 31.50 getting filled. Yay! Now it's going to just plummet to the downside through there. 31s again. So getting locked in that profit. Let's go. Market pushing back up off of the 30s right now. Look like a possible reversal off the lows down there. A little squeeze back up here. Oh, look at that from the 31s, 35s, nice. Looks like we got covered at the right spot. Got covered there at 31.50. The low was 30.50. We squeezed back up 36s now. So happy with that. Take profit. We're at that pivot point on the ES. There's a pivot point at the 33s for the ES. 33 pivot point. The SPY bounced perfectly off of the pivot down there. 401.85 SPY pivot bouncing. If you guys haven't hit that like button, do me one of my favor, blow up that like button. We got 567 likes. Can we get more likes on the stream? Let's go. Time to party, baby. Oh. Possible move down to the 4,000s today. There's a pivot point. There's a pivot point on the ES down at the 4,004, 404, 4,004 area. So let's see what happens there. If we're gonna continue to sell down through there, it's a $1 million question. Wouldn't be a bad move from the 30s down there to the 4,000s. Market still trying to hold up here in the 30s. 34.75 resistance right now. Got this fair value gap here on the ES right now. Trying a little push back up, maybe into this fair value gap area, 36, 37 level per possible short opportunity. We'll see how this plays out. The more it pushes up, the better in terms of risk to reward. And market moving down again here into the 30s. Below that pivot point on the SPY 401.58, possibly get that move down there to the 434 level on the SPY here. Is the 3-minute chart setting up for the next leg down or the bottom here at the 30s? The $1 million question, my friends. If it stays under 35, 36 level, should be able to sell through here, but right now just waiting and watching. They push it back above 36, so now the question is, do we push up there to the 40s next? So it's kind of going sideways here at the 30 level right now. That's right where that pivot is on the ES, that 33 level pivot on the ES right now. So the battle is real here. Oh, just sitting back here being patient, waiting to see kind of what happens here at this 30 level. The NASDAQ dumping right now. The ES looking weak here. On the book map right now, we got that 30 level right there. Get through that 30, go down there 25s. $31 on deck. You can see they're battling right here at the 30s, trying to hold it up at the 30s. Get through that 30 level, sell down there at 25s. $401.60 area on the pivot for the SPY as well. So get through that 401.50 area, get down there 400s on the SPY. $30 getting tested here. Will they lose 30s? This is kind of like 40s earlier. Remember 40s earlier acting as support here. There's an iceberg buyer right there at 30 right now, trying to hold it up. Trying to hold it up here, icebergers. Right now down there to the 29.75s. $30 area just being strong support right now. They like 30s. They like it. They're holding that 30 level strong right now. Got to get through 30s. On the daily chart here, you can see on the daily chart, I would say there's a pretty good chance of kind of getting down here 4,010 area. The low right there on that candle for the 07s there. So kind of looking at that daily chart for the idea of getting down here into the teens. The teens today. Kind of looking like it would want to get down there. Pretty much just right across there on the daily chart. We'll find out. Once again, testing 29.50s. See, the problem is it's probably going to get down there at some point today. It's just the issue of will it chop around here long enough to get me bored and then I get out of the trade. When I get too bored, I like to make that money quick. Right now on the book map, we got that 29 support there. Get through the 29s here. Choo! Come on, baby. Need a 20 handle move down. I agree. David putting it out there. Move down there to the 10s really quick, you know, just no big deal. And squeeze right back up there. Oh my gosh. That 29 level, just too much support down there right now to get through it. So they're gonna have to pump this back up to get some sellers activated again. We pushed right off that pivot point as well on the ES. I mean on the SPY, that 401.58 pivot on the SPY here, back above that 33 pivot on the ES here. Let's see if that pivot's going to turn into support there. Will the pivot turn into support? It's got that pop back up into the 33 level. Thirty-three is on the book map, trying to act as support there. Will they be able to squeeze it higher again? Or do they just run all the short stops just to get everyone stopped out and then bring it back down? Let's find out. Kind of watching and see what happens here at the 33s now. Showing some strength, trying to push it back up into this maybe possibly 38 level again. There's got 36s. I think it's got room to like 38s here. Rooster's crowing. So push up to 37 so far. Thinking we get up to 38.40 level here on this push up again. It's kind of looking like that on the book map here. Trying to squeeze out those shorts from the bottom. There's an iceberg seller right now at the 37s. If we can get through that, try to push up here into that 40 level one more time. Need to get above that 37, that equal kind of high right there. Had trouble there at the 38s. Will it pull back down now? Market is not really finding many buyers down here, kind of just popping up and then dropping right back down. But we need more volume, more action to get through this 30 level. So they need to push it back up a little bit more. Create some selling pressure to get through that 30 level later on. The chop is real. Back to the 36s now. Should be able to get to the 40s from here. Through 36s up there to the 40s. There's that 38 push we were talking about earlier. So we push up there at 38s. Beautiful. 38.50 the high there. Still got that 40 on the book map sitting there. So thinking 40s gets taken out here. There you go, through the 40s there. Beautiful. Nice little push back up off of the 30s to the 40s. Now let's see what we can get from here. Then you got like that 44, 45 level up there on the book map now. See what happens up there. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. We got 642 likes on the stream. Can we get more? Market pulling back right here. They dipped it right back down there, 34s again. This is the 3-minute chart on the right, correct? Look at that pullback right now. Wow. What are they going to do here? Market pulled back there, 34, 35 level. Will that find some support there? Need to kind of hold here at the 30s for the bulls to stay in play. If the bulls want to keep playing, they need to stay above 30s. The battle for 30s continues. I don't know. If they lose 30s here, we're going down. So they gotta hold that 30 level, or not, we're dumping. Could be a big sell through here. Let's see. That 30s can't hold. 29 30s trying to hold there. Would love to see this go right through the 30s. Right through the 30s, baby. 29s. Again, 29 holding up there. On the book map here, you can see there's liquidity center at 29. Through the 29s, you're thinking, 22s possible. They're going to get the sellers. They had to get those sellers to come back in there once we push back up. Like I said, needing to create some liquidity there to get that breakthrough 30. Will they have enough? That 29 being stubborn right here. 29s. Stubborn 29s. Stubborn 29s. At 29 level, this is that moment in the moment. This is that moment where it's either gonna break or it's gonna squeeze back up here. Let's see, 29s. The moment in the moment. It's a moment of the moment. Lots of moments right here. That moment of the moment. Will they break it down? We're right there at that pivot on the SPY. That 401.58 pivot. Holding us up right now. Get through that 29. Try to go down there 22s, 25s. Iceberg buyers sitting here at the 30s. Get out of there, burgers. Icebergers. Just holding up here right now at the 30s. 29 trying to sell through here, but just can't get through there. At 29, 28 level, just support right now. Look at the 22, 21, 20 area down there. Somebody's waiting to buy down there. Get through this 28, 27 level, hit that 25s quickly. You would think this would be an easy sell through here. And just having massive amount of support down here. The NASDAQ right there at the low of day as well. That 184, 185 level on the NASDAQ. Finally moving a little bit quicker here. Can we get through 27, 25s down there? Just grinding lower right now. Slowly moving lower. Just slowly moving down. Look at those iceberg buyers, sellers battling it out there at 27s. They're really holding it up down here. They're like, no, no, no. We're going to hold here. Not going to go lower. Possibly a little squeeze back over 30 here. Doesn't want to go lower, then it gets back over 30. Could be a little squeeze back up here. Market can just not decide which way it wants to go here. It's kind of stuck right now here at the 28, 27 level. No break to the downside here. Just 27 sitting there, going sideways right now, off the 27s. And we're still going sideways. Market trying to show some strength to push back up, get it back above 30s possible here, and then see what happens. We keep holding down there at the bottoms at that 29.30 level. Will they be able to push it back up? The NASDAQ holding the lows there at the 12,200 area. So NASDAQ showing some support there. The pivot on the SPY there at the 401.58 area acting as support right now. Possibly push the SPY back up 402s. Market just does not want to sell through this 30 level right now. Get over 32s. Got a possible push up there to the 35s next. This 32 level right now acting as resistance there. Will the market find some relief? The SPY back below the pivot right now. Market just stuck here at the 30s now. I don't know if that means we're gonna go up or down. Just no real direction right here. Looking like a bearish engulfing candle here on that 3-minute candle. So we get below this 27s. Sell through here. 22s down there on the book map still. New subscriber, let's go. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, the like button, all the buttons down below, let's go. Still a bunch of support here, 26s, 25s. Starting to look a little bit better for selling down, but you can see every time we sell down, we just find buyers. 26 is now buyers sitting there. Just need more momentum to get through these levels. Just not enough selling pressure to get through here. It's not really like a aggressive buying, just not really aggressive selling. So their market's pretty much just flat right here. Flat trying to hold here off this level. Needs to break through here. I've never really seen this much buying support to the downside. Normally you like maybe have a couple little areas, but look at this book map right now. I mean, you got 25, you got 22 pretty heavy, 369 contracts, 20, you got 21 down there super heavy, and you got 20s. So somebody's sitting down there just saying, I'm gonna hold to mark it up. And once again, bouncing off that support down there. There's almost no resistance above us right now, liquidity-wise, on the book here. There's a little bit, but you can see. Down there are the 25s now, testing 25s. Get through 25s here. I think we go 20s, 21, 22s. So we broke through 25 here. See if we get this move down 22s now. Market trying to break through 24s right now. We got that support down there at 22s. I'm pretty amazed that they're holding it up right now at this level. So strong. The market's just been dumping for the last 4 or 5 hours, but they're holding it up here. Market is chopping sideways right now at this 24, 25 level. Ugh. Market still holding here, 24.25s. Will there be an epic reversal off the bottom here? We keep holding down there. Is this epic reversal? Boner candles to the upside. They get this back above 30. Definitely gets interesting, but I would say it's got to get above 30 before the bulls get excited here. Right now, pushing up there 27, 25, 28s. Looking for that 30 area to get breaking. Push up getting denied there. Sellers selling into that push up there. Looks like they're not done with finding the bottom just yet. Ugh. Market needs to do something here. The bulls, they're going to get crushed again and move down lower. That 26 level right now, needing to get through there. And look like we break through the lows here again. 23s. That 22 level here on the book map. Will they sell through? 2175 down there. Possibly down there at the 17s next if they get all through these buyers here. Market really needs to bounce right here to show strength if they're going to push it back up. over that 26 level quickly. And looks like we just found nothingness. Market just going sideways here. Looks like we found nothing. I don't really have any shooting range. I don't have any guns here in Hawaii. Hawaii, the gun laws are pretty strict, so I don't really go any shooting ranges. Just waiting and watching to see if anything's gonna happen here. Do we find the bottom of the 24s? Do we go lower? What will happen? The $1 million question, my friends. Testing 22s now. I'm not really reading the chat today. I see people asking questions. I'm not really reading the chat, to be honest. I'm just focused on the trading right now. So I apologize if I'm not answering your questions, but the big focus right now for me is making money, not answering questions. And market finding support down here, 25s. Either we're going to get like just an epic reversal back up, or we're just going to keep chopping around here at the 26, 25 level and then finally get that move down lower here today. But the NASDAQ making a new low over there. There it is, 22s finally getting touched there, 22.25 for a second on the book map here. You can see that 22 buyer, the final line in the sand here, getting sold through finally. We're moving lower. Today's just a grind lower type of day, just the market just grinding lower through these levels. And still just not even breaking through there, just kind of grinding it. If you guys have already hit that like button, subscribe button, help me out, blow up that like button. And even look at that, like even going down to 22, we still just push right back up. So it's just, this market just wants to grind it. There's like no follow through. We're breaking these levels, but then just grinding back up. Will we break through here? Hitting the 21s now. Hitting the 21s now. and popping back up. So no real trades through here, just unless you were short from way earlier. I think it's just a good spot to stay away from right now. I mean, we can't get the sell through, we can't get the break up. It's just being patient here. This grind lower is not what you want. There it is, down to the 19s, finally getting a little bit better price action there through the 20s, but still just kind of see if we get down there 17s or lower, 18s there. Finally getting some type of little move. There's that 18 level. We were talking about that earlier, that 18 level. There it is. Getting touched. Let's go. You can see really the move of the day, I would say, was definitely this push back up here, that 39 area. That would have been your move of the day for that short from that 40s down there to the 20s now. So a little late to the party here. Not sure I'd want to be chasing it short now. Could still go lower, but that was definitely the move of the day here with the Lux algorithm. You had that resistance there at the 40s. We had that little push back up and then that beautiful move down there. So overall, pretty easy little morning here. Well, not easy morning, but pretty, I don't know what we would call it. Just kind of a grinder of a morning. Market up, market down, market all around. So just sitting back here, waiting and watching to see if anything crazy happens. Trying to be patient. Trying to be patient here. Now the question is, do they finally start to push this back up, try to get some relief on this? Because if you look at the hourly chart right now, the hourly chart is literally just sell, sell, sell. Look at the hourly chart here. Since open, we've basically just been do lower here. So will they finally get some buyers to kind of step in here, or do they keep moving it lower? Buyers coming in there trying to push it back up. The roosters are crowing. Little pushback up off of that low from the 17s up there, 23s now. We got some FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow at, I think that's what, 2 p.m., 3 p.m.? 2 p.m., I think. 2 p.m. tomorrow. We got FOMC meeting minutes coming out at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So that should be some action in the markets, my friends. FOMC minutes. I might just sleep in tomorrow until 2 o'clock. I think that might be the best plan tomorrow, actually. Sleep in, wake up, 2 o'clock, make millions. Make millions. Market trying to push back up now after hitting those lows down there at the 1750s. No Chipotle here in Hawaii anyway, so we don't have to worry about ordering Chipotle tomorrow. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. It's free to like. Free to like the stream. If you guys want to learn more about Lux Algo, that's the indicator that I've been using. Learn more about it. They've got the whole setup. It's free on TradingView. They have a bunch of free TradingView indicators. Not sure why it's not loading right now, but they got all this stuff going on there with Lux Algo. There's a link there in the chat box to learn more about it if you want to. So right now, just kind of waiting to see what happens here with the market. Will we push higher from here? So this is the Lux Algo indicator that we're looking at right here. And you can see kind of identifying certain levels and all that fun stuff. We got the 15-minute over here on the left. We got the 3-minute over here on the right. Market pushed back up there to the 24s, got stuck. There's resistance there at the 24.25 level. Will the market continue to go lower now? That's the $1 million question now. Got that low of day down there at the 17s, so there's always a possibility of kind of seeing that 4,000 level here. 07's possible if the market keeps going lower here. Always a possibility. On the daily chart, that 4004 pivot is down there. 4004 pivot on the daily chart for the ES right now. Market down there to the 19s. Got that 17.75 low. We'll see if they'll take that out again. Possibly get down there 14, 15 below 17s here. Market maybe trying to put in a higher low here at the 19s right now. Possible down here at the lows, the bottom. Kind of setting up for a breakout over 24s here. That 24 level acting as resistance right now. Get over 24s. Probably push up their 27, 30 level next. If they're going to squeeze over 24s here. There's that push over 24. You got that 26 level and then 27s to look at next. Bunch of liquidity right now on the book map, stacking up there 24, 25s, holding it down, get through that, and then try to push up their 28, 30s. See, it's kind of interesting to compare the 15-minute chart with the 3-minute chart over here. You know, you're comparing the 15-minute chart showing that we're pushing up and we're showing that we're showing strength, where, you know, on the 3-minute chart, it's like, oh, we're getting stuck right there. But if you look at the 15-minute chart, you're like, oh, look, we're pushing back up. So it's a little bit different of a story when we look at that 15-minute candle compared to the 3-minute candles over here. But we can see the big wick there on the bottom, trying to push back up, trying to close at the highs there. So looking for this to push up now. 26s or higher. We got the 28s up there. Will that 15-minute candle show strength here? And you're thinking 28's the high of this 15-minute candle right there. over on the left. 15-minute chart on the left, 3-minute chart on the right here, boys and girls. So 26, there's a big seller sitting there right now at 26s. 26 right there. Got to show strength to push through. Sellers are stacking up there aggressively at 24, 25. You can see a lot of volume traded in this level here at the 22 to 25 level with the session volume profile over there on the right. So we got a lot of volume in this area. Market getting stuck once again there at the 25s. Looks like they pulled out some of that liquidity there at the 25s now. So really depending on what this 15-minute candle right here wants to do. If this 15-minute candle wants to push up here into the 30s, let's see. Three-minute candle pushing that 26 level. We get over 26s, we push 28s here. $26 up there now, sitting there on the book map. Watching the book map here, you can see that 26 level sitting there, but then 28's really heavy up there. So the sellers are trying to hold this down. They want to hold it down below 26. Over 26 pushes 28, so they're trying to hold it down here. It's a game, my friends. We're playing a game. The battle between the bears, the bulls. It's a battle between the bears and the bulls here, my friends. Trying to push up there 25s again, 26s. Big buyer popping up there 24, just got sold into, but right back up there. On the book map here, you can see the 28, 26 is up there. I think we pushed through 26s here. Let's see. Getting tighter and tighter here. The 26 is that 15-minute candle showing some strength here, trying to push up. She wants to go, but does she go? She wants to go, but does she go? That's the million-dollar question. Bunch of sellers stacked up there again at the 24s, trying to hold it down here. They don't want this popping. We got that SPY. We pushed off that pivot point on the SPY, so I think that's why we bounced back up here. Buyers just not stepping up here, trying to push. Buyers need more buyers. Where are all the buyers at? So 23 acting as resistance now. Get a possible move back down here. Test that low of day again. After getting denied at the 26s, pushing through there. So market definitely looking like it wants to roll off here again. Will she have more power to get through? Possibly down there to the 4,000s today. Showing weakness again here. 20s. Market just grinding up and down here at the 20 level. I think we break that low of day though now. We couldn't get through 26s. We needed to get above 26 to try to push up, but got denied there. So the bears came back in. The buyers ran away. That 17 level, there's 600 contracts at 17 right now. 600 contracts. That's 17. Wowzers. That's a lot of support there. Somebody likes 17. Somebody's like, I want to buy 17s today. Right now, market just kind of going sideways here. We got that 19 level there. And just waiting and watching here. 1975. We got that low of day down there, 1775. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. It's free to like. If you also want to learn more about the Lux Algo indicator that I'm using here on the chart right now, there's a link there in the chat box. Check them out. Right now, just going lower here for that move earlier from open from the 55s down there to the 20s now. We talked about this level earlier for a short from the from up in this 30-40 level with a target of down here into the 20s, and there we are now. Can we break the low of day here at the 17s? We break 17s, we go 14s next. Will they run it? Will they run it down here? $17.75, the low of day so far. There's that massive amount of buyers, well, a massive order down there. So you can see how this morning's kind of playing out here. We broke to the downside here at open. This is the 15-minute chart, and right now just consolidating here, possibly putting in a bottom possibly break into a new low here. $1 million question. Do we hold 17s, 18s? Here we go. Testing the lows. There we go. Kind of breaking it. 17. We got the 14s down there next. That was a big buyer at 17. Just got sold into. So do we move down more now? 14's possible. On the book map, showing that little bounce back quickly off the bottom from the 17s back up there to the 20s right now. That knee-jerk reaction to breaking the lows and then popping it back up. Wow, look at that squeeze. They got all the shorts to pile in there at the bottom and then just whacked it right back up here. Somebody's playing games. That squeeze back from the 17s, 23s now. 22s. The chop is real. We'll let other people talk. Subscriber only. Let's go. So we held pretty much at that 16 level, or that 17 level here. And popped it back up there, 22s now. Will they continue to move this lower from here now? $1 million question. Hey, today. Interested to see what they do right here now. Been holding this level. They defended it pretty hard, but still not really having momentum to get above all this selling pressure there. 20 selling pressure, 21, 22 selling pressure. Remember earlier there were buyers there, now there's sellers there. Market is chopping around here, 1920s. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. If you guys haven't hit that like button, come on, let's go. And market's still looking like it wants to go lower here. The grind is real. Literally no pops up. I mean, I guess a little pops up, but I mean, fuck. Just grinding lower right now. What a painful. Should have just shorted there at the 40s and just fucking rode that thing to the grave today. David, you got a lot of feelings today. I don't know why you got so many feelings about me. I appreciate your feelings though. Sun Park getting through step 1 of the combine. Let's go. Market trying to hold this low area there at the 20s right now. We haven't really had much of a push back up. Was hoping for like a push back up into the 30s for a possible short opportunity. We'll see what happens here. Got that resistance up there at the 25s. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, become a funded trader with Topstep. You go through the combine, you then keep 90% of your profits. The first 5,000 you keep. You can learn more. I just did the combine. I did the Topstep combine $150,000 account. I got through the combine in 10 days. I showed you guys that earlier. Getting through the combine here, I made $9,000 in step 1, $9,000 in step 2. And there you go, the combine, baby. Boom, bada boom, 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 bada boom, 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 bada boom, boom, boom. So that's something to learn. If you want to learn more, there's a link there in the chat box to check them out. Let's go. Market trying to push back up right now. Got that resistance at the 23s. Still sitting here at the 19s right now. Thinking if we break through the 17 level next, we gonna get down to that 4,000 point. So 4,000 here on the ES today possible. That's the daily candle low. There's also a pivot point at the 4,004, and then there's a pivot point at 3980 on the ES as well below that. So we'll find out. Market just sitting here right now at the 18, so not much to really do. Market below the 17, well, below the 18s right now. Just going sideways. I put a micro trade on here. I want to see just if possibly I was like, didn't really want to put on full risk, but I was like, I'll put on 5 micro contracts to see if we can't let this kind of go lower here today. Just I didn't want to take 5 full contracts there at the 18s, but just thinking there's a possibility of getting down there 4,000s later on today. Got my stop here at like the 23. I mean, I could really have my stop at like over 26 here, and just kind of see if this is gonna want to move lower now. Right now on the book map, holding that 14 area, 14, 15s. Kind of holding down there. I hate when the market does this. Kind of just grinds lower, pops back up, grinds lower, pops back up, grinds lower, pops back up. Gets tricky. Kind of a double bottom here on the 2000 tick chart right now. I'm going to cover that short. Looking like it wants to squeeze back up here again. That 3-minute chart here looking bullish as well. That 3-minute candle kind of creating that hammer there. So see if it's going to be able to push up again. There's that pushback up 19s. I mean, for any type of reversal, I mean, you got to get this thing back in the 30s. Trying to push back up here into the 20s. Tess T Cool. You're really fucking funny. You're funny. Getting this push back up here to the 2021s now. Like I said, I closed out my short there at the 18s when we push back up. And right now I'm trying to push back up here at 22s. Got that 25, 26 area resistance up there again. So market's got to do something here. If the bulls want to show some power, they got to push 22s through here. You don't want to get stuck right there at 22s too many times. Every little push up here just getting denied. Look at this thing getting tighter and tighter right there in this channel here. Market just not getting any type of bounce here. Every little bounce is just getting denied at that trend line right now for the last hour, basically. Hitting that trend line, getting stuck. That 22 area on the book map right now. Market needs to push back up if they're going to try to get something going here for the bulls, but having trouble there. Douglas D, why the fuck am I heading back to Florida? I don't know, bro. When are you heading back to Florida? Why do you ask the question twice? Just to get me to be like, oh, you fucking asshole. I'm in Hawaii, people. Look at the background. Does the background not look different? Come on. I have no idea when I'm going back to Florida. I have no idea what I do. I just go wherever I want to go. If I decide I want to go to Florida, I'm going to go to Florida. And market still just stuck here at the 18, 19 level. In this trend here, I think we see 14s next. Let's see. Will they keep this trend going? That channel that we're in. No Chipotle in Hawaii. No Chipotle in Hawaii. So market looking like it wants to get down there to the 14s next. That bottom of that trend. Let's see if we're going to hit 14s through here. $15s there. That channel playing out perfectly right now. You thinking 14 area? And they chop it back up. 15's holding there. Bow, 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 bow. Oh. Wow. It's like the market's moving, but it's not moving. Does anybody else feel like that? It's like it's going, but it's not going. It's like it's just, yeah. That's what it feels like. It's like, hey, the market's moving, but it's not moving. That's what I'm looking at here. It's moving, but it's not. slow and steady today. Right now, holding that 1575, that low of that last candle right there, 1550 low. So market definitely feeling topsy-turvy here. Which way is she gonna go? Nobody knows. If you guys haven't hit that like button, do me one favor, blow up that like button. Thank you very much. See if we can break through this 16 level. Just sitting there right now. That's that 434 pivot on the SPY right now holding us up, I think. That next pivot on the SPY is going to be 399, 399.10. And that would put us down there, kind of that 4,000 level on the ES here. So looking doable with the pivots alone. Ugh. Painful. Getting tighter and tighter right here. Oh gosh. Look at the book map right now. A bunch of buyers or orders sitting right there. 417 contracts at the 15s here. And then another 230 there at the 50s. Got an iceberg buyer there as well. Holding this market up here. See if that 14 area is going to get tapped here, the bottom of that channel on the Lux Algo right there. Michael Love, I did not change any settings. It's probably just on your end, my friend. And market finding support there again at the 1575, just not breaking through there. See if we're going to break out of this downward channel or we get stuck in it for another move down. My eyes are open. Open your eyes. The market's going back up. And starting to try to break out of this downward trend here on the 3-minute chart. Once again, getting stuck there at that trend line. Wowzers. The trend is your friend. Look at that trend line once again, denying it. Trying to push back up here a little bit, but having some trouble there. We're finally breaking out of that downward trend for the first time in about an hour now, so almost 2 hours. Now the $1 million question, what happens next? If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, don't be afraid to check them out. Topstep, get funded into trading futures. You can start trading futures today for only $165 a month. You go through the combine. It took me 10 days to go through the combine. We did it here on YouTube, showing you guys step 1, step 2. And I did the $150,000 account with the $9,000 profit target. I showed you guys the trades here on YouTube live, and well, there we are. We're done with step 2 of that combine, and well, it's done. You keep the first $5,000 profit. You keep 90-10 profit split after that. So if you guys want to learn more, there's a link down below. Right now, the market just kind of chopping around here. Not much going on. I'm thinking there's probably just a really good reason to walk away, you know? What do you guys think? I think it's a good time to walk away. I think it's a good time to walk away here. Market just cannot decide which way it wants to go, but still overall looking like it wants to sell down here. Do. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming doing the afternoon. I'm not going to do the early morning tomorrow morning because we have the FOMC minutes coming out at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So I'll do the afternoon FOMC minutes, trade that over trading the morning. Probably going to be choppy in the morning. So I'll trade that in the after 2 p.m. Market just going sideways here, 20s.
Bow, 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 bow.
And looking like we want to go lower here still, so getting stuck there 22s, pulling back here 18s again. Just chop zone right here pretty much. So best idea is just to stay out of it, my friends. Wait for something to happen here later on today, possibly pushing back up here later today or continuing to sell through. But right now, just at this 20 level, just chopping around, just chopping everybody up. Doesn't want to go down, doesn't want to go up. We're sitting right there at that pivot point on the SPY as well, that 434 level. 434 on the SPY pivot, trying to hold up there. Those last 2 3-minute candles definitely looking very indecisive here. I think as long as it stays below 25, 26s, there's that good chance of kind of getting down there below 14s here today. Maybe 4,000 end of day. But right now, just kind of that 19 area acting as a magnet. Doesn't want to let go of the 19s. Trying to push back up here, 22s again, 2250s. Market push up there to the 22s, but just not being able to go. Needs a little push. Little push that could. 22's right there. 22, 25. Holding it down right now. And trying to push up here, thinking maybe push up their 25 level again would be doable here. That 25 seller on the book map right now up there. Pushing up their 23s, thinking 25s. Let's see, 25's possible here. Just watching right now. They're testing 22s there and then popped it right back up. 23s again. Ugh. Holding up here at 23s right now. They're trying to push it. The SPY bouncing off the pivot there at the 434 level. Back up now almost to 401. 401. That 400 level, obviously big important level for the SPY today to hold. Will they have more power left? The bears start getting worried if we get over 26s here. If I was a bear, I would have my stop kind of at that 26 level, 27s. The bulls have just had no power today to push up again. Every little push up has just been met with extreme selling. Pressure there. On the book map right now, look at that. Just iceberg battle between two iceberg orders. Here on the 3-minute chart, trying to hold their 22, 23 level. we get this breakout here, push up their 25s. Oh, 2250s. No, it just can't go. It just won't go anywhere. Market is running into a bunch of resistance once again as it pushes up here. I want to see where this 3-minute candle closes, and then I'm probably going to be done for the day. On the 3-minute chart right here, that idea of trying to push up here at 25s. The high so far, 23.25. So over 23.25, try to push up their 25s. No, I'm probably just gonna go to the gym, be done for the day, I think. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow should be, I'm thinking after 2 p.m. after the FOMC minutes, get some nice action. So I'd rather just sleep in tomorrow morning and then make some money in the afternoon tomorrow. After the minutes come out. You would think that it would go up from here, like after kind of testing here. You'd think we get a push up 24s at least. Let's see. There's that 24 push. They got to get it over. There's a lot of resistance here at 25. So over 24, you got that 25 resistance coming up there. Oh, man. I'm tired. 3 hours live on YouTube. Let's go, people. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. There's that 24 push. On the book map right now, showing that 25, 26, 28 up there. It's a battle. The Bears, the Bulls. The Bears, the Bulls. Getting tight. Getting tight. $24.25 on the book right now. And once again, the market just chopping around here. They're holding there at the 22s, but there's just no volume to get through these levels. Just haven't had like a big move in the last 2 or 3 hours here. Every time we push up, we're just hitting resistance up there on the book map right now. A lot of resistance stacking up there. Trying to do something. Need that push over 24, 25s to get going. The bulls don't want to show weakness here. You can see here on the 3-minute chart right now, just needing to get that breakout here. 15-minute chart, same thing, that 25 level. Over 25, probably push up there to the 30s. So it's got to do something sooner than later. The longer that the bears take, or the longer that the bulls take to get through here, the less chance of that happening. So I think I'm going to be done. I think I'm going to be done for the day. I've been live for almost 4 hours now. I'm over it. The market's not moving. And I think it's just time to walk away here. Walk away, protect my profits, come back tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow morning live. Not tomorrow morning. We'll be back tomorrow after 2 o'clock. So I'll go live on YouTube probably like around like 1:30 or so. I'll set the timer for it. Don't worry. You'll be notified when I go live. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. But we'll be back tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow afternoon. FOMC minutes coming out 2 p.m. tomorrow. So there should be some good action. We'll cross our fingers. We'll think positive thoughts. We'll think about some good action tomorrow. And right now, the market trying to push up there 24s again. But I'm happy just to walk away, go to the gym, get a workout in, and feel better. Not really feel better, but just start to do something. I'm bored. I'm over it. Can't keep watching this paint dry. You can only watch paint dry for 3 hours a day. And then after that, I'm done. My brain is maxed out. I can only watch so much paint drying. So the market just in one of those modes right now where it's just grinding up, grinding down, just not really popping, not really moving. We like to get those pops or those big drops. And right now the market just not giving us those setups. So what are we going to do? We're going to walk away and come back another day. Walk away, come back another day. There it is. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, the like button, it's time to do it. Be notified when I go live here on YouTube every day, Monday through Friday live. Let's go.